Hey everybody, and I'm trying to think if I should say welcome to the womb, but actually, yeah, welcome to the womb. Yeah, my hair is a mess, but I have a story time for y'all. So this is a story time, cause Southwest, I'm sorry, but y'all literally like pissed me off. And I gotta tell my story because this was a very interesting moment for me. Shout out to the moon in Cancer because you really did that. But yes, y'all. So basically, I'm all back to the crib from my travels this weekend. Y'all know it's like graduation weekend and stuff. But yeah, I just gotta tell my story because I just felt like it was an interesting, very interesting time, and like my actions was very interesting. So I just wanted to tell y'all the aftermath of everything. So basically, I traveled for a weekend, and I traveled. Let me Okay, yes. So I traveled with my kid, and basically we traveled from when we traveled because we did a round trip on Southwest. So leaving was fine. I had a lap ticket or a infant. So I'm like gonna give y'all the background scenes. So basically my ticket was booked for me, and I was I had a ticket with that had a lap infant on there, and of course my kid is around like 4 years old, but it's a lap infant and not I know y'all, but we gonna get to all of that in the end. Basically, I had a ticket that had a lap infant on there, which means there are gonna be two spirits getting on the plane. So yeah, leaving and going to my destination was no problem. The people, um, I don't know if they wasn't paying attention, but no planes crashed, no weight was off, no tipping of anything, and we both got on the plane fine. All right, blue, 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 blue. Let's fast forward to. I have to go slow so I won't forget anything because it's interesting to me. Okay, but yeah. Um, on our way back from our destination, we're trying to get on a plane in little old Southwest. Like, y'all, this is what happened. Like, all the signs was just like being weird. At first, when I was doing TSA, like when I was coming, it was weird because like on the boarding pass, like there was like kind of like two boarding passes, one for like the lap infant, and I guess because they was like, where's their boarding pass? And it's like I don't even understand if that's even true. Like if you get a lap infant ticket, like how, like I don't even think, but I don't know. But yeah, anyways, yeah, but anyways, so we headed back, and let me just tell y'all the timeline because my plane left around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 3 o'clock for this thing because I am one of those, let me tell y'all, Virgo moons. I'm gonna talk about it. But I'm a Virgo moon plus more, but we just gonna talk about my Virgo influence right now. But yeah, as a Virgo moon, things and plans and details, that's just what we into, and that's just like, you know, if we go care about something, you know, because you know earth moons are earth moon signs. But yeah, so basically I woke up at 3 o'clock for this flight, and I was on time and everything. But handy dandy. It's so cool, like when I reflect on everything, like how seeing everything adds up, and it's like, oh, what if I would have did this? This is what Virgos are really good at, and this is why we be knowing like how situations can play out, because that's what we pay attention to. Like once we do experience, we pay attention to the details that led up to that experience to see how, what could have changed, what minor thing could have changed. And yeah, but anyways, so remember when I was saying when I was coming there that I had to get a boarding pass printed, even though I had it on my phone, I had to get a boarding pass printed. But what happened? Well, it was, the plane was about to board in like it took like 30 minutes to board a plane, but the plane was about to start boarding in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, whoop, they gonna ask me for a boarding pass, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, go boarding pass. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game and go get his boarding pass like I did at the airport. Flight. It was cool. He lapped and fit on my ticket. They still had a boarding a flight whatever boarding pass for him. So I go get the boarding pass. Little lady, she's blonde and it's whatever, but she's like, yeah, they have his birthday in here. It's 21. I can clearly see that he's almost 5. And everything went down here from there. And I'm pretty sure she did like some bullshit on the computer, because eventually once they got the leader over, they was like, just honor it, because on her way here, everybody honored it. You guys are finna board. And it was like 3 people working on trying to get this boarding pass printed while this plane is boarding. And everybody just like staring at the computer like they working so hard and scrambling. And it's like, print the boarding pass. It's like, I can't print it. The ticket, he's no longer at lap. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the little lady, she did something to where now he wasn't even on my flight no more. She's like, well, anyways, before I get to that part, but when I was talking to her, she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to buy him. I cannot let him on here. You're gonna have to buy him a new flight, a new ticket. I'm like, none of that. I don't give a fuck, none of that. But anyways, she's like, let me get my leader. And yeah, so her leader come over, the plane is boarding. And let me tell y'all what else. So this is before we're just having a normal conversation. I'm like, I need a boarding pass and I need whatever. Well, yeah, I just needed a boarding pass for that time. She's like, the plane is half full. You guys are gonna have so much space. Okay, thanks for the information. Anyways, now let's go back to the present moment where now the guy, another guy, because I told you I was like 3 people working on this for me, just printing a boarding pass. It was so simple. I feel like I could have got back there and just printed a boarding pass and everybody go aloof. I don't know what's going on. Just print the boarding pass, you know? But we'll see. I don't know what would have happened, because flashback to when I was leaving, when I was able to get his boarding pass printed, he was in a stroller, so I don't know if they just didn't pay attention or anything, but that ain't on me. If y'all got rules and y'all go get fired because 5 pounds is off, that's personal. Yeah, we just rolled on in there. It was click, scanned both passes, and we just rolled on in there. He was in a car seat. Maybe the lady wasn't paying attention, but nobody got fired. I'm pretty sure, and they lived to see another day. Like that. This is what it means. Like, what's that saying about how being dumb is cool, you know, or not being aware? What you don't know won't hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Like, but people want to always become aware of things, and now you just have these mental trains, and now you're in a world that you're not even supposed to be in because you want to know too much. Now we're here. So yeah, they just like flash forward, they scrambling to get this boarding pass. Lady like let her do it, And I'm pretty sure the lady then took him off the ticket, so now they can't even print a boarding pass for him because the lady then took him off the ticket before you even called your leader trying to be Mrs. Like, follow the rules. Like, oh my gosh. And she's like, yeah, he's gonna have to buy a ticket to get on this half-full flight that we already here for. And it was like, dude, I'll tell you about some airlines, but we gonna get into the airlines later after I tell my story, because yeah. Yeah, so they just scrambling and waiting to the last minute, staring at the computers like they doing something, and it's like, really? But give me a second. Yeah, y'all, so they like just scrambling or whatever. Eventually, they give me a boarding ticket. Lady like, just let her do it, print ticket. So they ended up printing a lap infant ticket, and I go first. The lady's like, go ahead. And I go to the check-in lady. She's like, go ahead, hurry up, run, get seated as fast as you can. All these little small stuff that's adding up to my Virgo moon. Everybody like, don't play with me. Like, why is y'all doing all this? Anyways, so we running on the plane, we getting in, we find a seat, we walk all the way to the back of the plane and find a seat, whole row, and we finna sit down. They're like, lady who just came on the plane, come back. Lady who just came on the plane, come back. At this point, the Virgo moon kicked in. And let me tell y'all something. My moon is in Virgo. My moon. My Cancer, like, the Cancer, like, thing is in my 6th house. So, I don't know. I'm just giving y'all that information because this was just an experience. And I experienced multiple Cancer moons. And this is the one I pay attention to. But anyways, I don't know what it was, but this was a different transit. But anyways, they like, come back. I'm all the way in the back of the plane, bro. Like, and it's a half-full plane, right? Okay, give me a second. Anyways, let me tell y'all. Yeah, so they tell me to come back. Here come the little leader lady as she meet me as I walk off the door, and she just in there, and it's hard being a Libra, let me tell you, because I really want to talk about her, but I don't even want to talk about her. But you know, people just have weird physical appearances, and ooh, y'all. Anyways, she come to me and meet me at the door as I walk back from this plane. I don't know, it was another man who came on after me, so I don't think everybody was just waiting on me. So I think they was waiting on like 2 of us. But shit, I got on before him, and the other dude had got on after, and they're like, ooh. And then they tell me to come back. And then it's like, the lady meet me there, and she's like, we can't let you on these planes, EFA, FSC, EEC, PPP, and it's regulated, and you got a lap infant ticket, and he's not a lap infant. The weight is gonna be off. The weight gonna be off. Come on now. Look, let me tell y'all. A tall, not even, a little bit tall, but slim, very light, 4-year-old. Over a 2-year-old, chunky, imagine the biggest 2-year-old you've ever seen, over a slim, small, and you know by the time they get like 4 or 3, they start like losing a little baby fat. So they about weigh the same, you know? But it's just like the meaning and reasoning was the weight will be off on a half-full plane. Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, when's the next flight? You taking me off? When's the next flight? blah, 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 blah. Yeah, at this point, like, the emotions are kicking in, so I don't even care. I'm really trying to sabotage and make them wait longer. So I'm not even like, I'm at the door like, what's going on? What's going on? At this point, the other half, no, like, I don't even like, I'm just like out of it at this point because it's just like so annoying. It's so annoying. It was already annoying and my stomach was dropping when I was at the counter. Like, I like get like this, like my Virgo energy is serious. Like, people with Virgo energy, I feel y'all, and we go come together and talk about it one day. But like I was at the counter and I was seeing the plane board and they playing with print a boarding pass, and it's like, y'all really trying to work my emotions? Like, let's get direct to the straight point. Like, what's really good? And yeah, I was already like, you know, when they was playing on ticket, and then I'm all relieved getting on the plane, everybody saying, go ahead, hurry up, sit down. And y'all, like, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. But anyways, they and I feel like you have the leader lady, have the blonde, and then you have the check-in lady. I feel like once the leader lady brought my tickets, because everybody telling me to go before I didn't even have to scan my tickets, the check-in lady, because as they was like, as they was scrambling to like print my ticket, I went with her to the check-in lady. I was like, I ain't getting on this plane. They over there doing something. She's like, okay, yeah, got you. So everybody's like 4 people at this point. Check-in lady, the other, everybody's in. I'm trying to get me on this plane because I got a lap infant ticket. And it's like, okay, anyways. And it's like, what's the biggie? You know, like, but yeah, she meet me at the door telling me that the weight is off, and I'm pretty sure, like I was saying, she got this information from the check-in lady, because the check-in lady was probably like scanning the ticket. It's like, oh, there's a lap infant, we can't let her on, he was not a lap infant. And then they just all like getting mind fucked because it's Gemini season. Everybody don't know what information to follow, and y'all slow. But I don't care for none of that. So yeah, so now the leader lady don't even know what to do. She like, whoa, is that true? Like, half full plane? Half full plane, the way it's gonna be off, we're gonna crash, we're gonna die, you're gonna kill everybody. And she's like, okay, let me wait till I take a break. And she's like, no, actually I'm gonna take a break now. So we'll be we at the part where yeah, they telling me the weight is off. So give me one quick second, guys. All right, y'all, I'm back. So before and after, no, just let me get back. Let me get back. I'm traveling, almost there. I'm going 150 light years, that fast, to get to that space. No, she told me about the weight. I immediately thought dumb shit. I didn't care. That didn't make sense. That was the dumbest excuse ever. Dumbest reason to say. When she just disclosed already that it was a half full plane. You come to talk about the weight. She's like, if we don't follow the EPS ABC EGG rules and the weight is off. So they telling me that apparently once everybody, I don't know how it works, but people work at the airport, maybe the plane is actually sitting on a scale or something, and if y'all numbers off by 5 minutes, I mean, if y'all numbers off by like 5 pounds or 10 pounds, y'all get fired. So y'all weigh check-ins, y'all weigh carry-ons now. Y'all can predict the exact number of a plane. Y'all weigh carry-ons. Y'all know how much everybody weigh. Okay, I see. Y'all numbers are exact. Southwest. Y'all have exact numbers? Ooh, oh my gosh. She told me that stuff, bro. Cause that was the dumbest stuff ever. The dumbest reason. I'm such a meaning and reasoning type person, a why person, a what person. And you say, what? The weight on a half full plane gonna be off? Y'all know the exact number of, y'all know the exact amount of what I said. Anyways, that point, and then lady talk about something. This, I'm just think like this is how fast, like, I don't know. But then the lady talking about something. You're gonna have to buy a whole new ticket. I don't even know what I was thinking about. I didn't even feel like I was never in a space of I'm finna figure it out. But, and I didn't have to figure it out. But she talking about something. I can't let him on this plane. She tried to say it like, you know, like when you get a little script at work. He's gonna have to, like, you know, I don't even know. He's gonna have to buy another ticket. I cannot let him on this plane. He is not gonna be able to get on this plane. He's gonna have to buy a ticket. Girl. Like, I'm like, y'all never heard, like, you could be looking at God in the face and don't need, like, what? Like, I'm not even tripping off her. I'm like, what's the solution? Like, I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to get cool with whatever the solution finna be. You know? Tell me the solution so I could learn how to figure out how to be cool with it, because y'all tripping. But, yeah, they talk about the weight was gonna be off. At that point, I'm like, when's the next flight? When's the next flight? He's like, I don't know. If you get off the plane, we can figure it out. So I'll turn around to the little, what's them people's, the flight attendants. I'm like, so the weight gonna be off? The weight off? She's like, they're not gonna know what you're talking about. They're not gonna know what you're talking about. Anyways, she's like, if you get off the plane, we can figure it out. Hurry up, come on. You can figure it out. I'm like, when's the next flight? I'm like, y'all tripping. And like, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, I do not want to do nothing that's gonna make them think they need security. Cause I'm like, looking. And they like treating me as if I'm gonna run back. Not they, but she's like, come on. And then like, it was another lady. No, she had my kid hand. I'm like, can you let him go so I could get my bag? Cause my bag was still right there. She's like, oh. I'm like, girl. Like, she's like acting like I'm finna run back, and like, I'm like, girl. But anyways, I'm like, when's the next flight? Figure it out. Right here in your head before I get off this plane. Or y'all gonna have to figure it out now. I don't know. But anyways, I like, in the moment, I was just making sure I wouldn't like be like on some, like, you know, where they think they need security, like just still be bodily calm, you know. But I always been the type to like get watery eyes. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It just always happened, and I always did not like that. So like, I pretty much, like, that's probably, I don't know. That's just some other stuff for me. that's for me. But yeah, yeah. So I'm just like letting it all out at this point. Not like that, but in a earthly way, you know, like you showing emotion. My earth signs understand when I mean letting it all out at this point. It's not like that. But yeah, I'm just like, when's this? Like, it's like, you gotta come off and figure it out. I just get off the plane. I just get off the plane, y'all. I don't know if I was sad, mad, frustrated, all three. I was that emotionally missed all three of them, and yeah. But yeah, when I got off the plane, they was just trying to talk to me and tell me stuff. But I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do that because, like, I had to stay calm. And it's like, so they just trying to ask me what I want to do. Y'all asking me what I want. You want me to figure it out? That's what they basically doing. What flight you want to get on? You want a nonstop? This is what we gotta do. Do. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to stay calm. Wait, I'm trying to stay calm. So I just walk off and I sit down, and it was just like, come into grips. And I was just watching my plane leave. I think I was just like, oh my gosh, to be a person outside of myself watching at the moment. Bro, I was just watching the plane leave. Like, I'm like, these niggas letting my plane leave? Oh my gosh. I feel for her. I feel for me in that moment. But yeah, I was just sitting there watching the plane leave. I'm like trying to stay calm. And it's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. But then I realized, I'm like, y'all niggas, and y'all know how when you travel with kids, they take the strollers, like once you actually check in and you go in, and they take it sometimes like at the bottom of the walkway. They had to do out in the what they call those, gates. They had to do it out in the gate. So I was like, want me to take a stroller? Take a stroller? Dude took my stroller before I even checked in, put it on the plane. So I'm like, yeah, I need my stroller off the plane. They like, we gonna give you a loaner. They come bring me the $10 stroller with the, I'm not, like, I just told them I need my stroller off the plane. Then they said some blue booty blue. They said they ain't getting it, basically. I'm like, cool. Like, just what it is. What is it? Okay, cool. But they still talking to me about stroller. You want to know stroller? I'm not, like, I'm trying to stay calm. Like, I'm saying what I gotta say to y'all, but leave me alone. So, can't get the stroller. Cool. Cool. Like they come bring, like, she like, you go use the stroller? I'm like, no. Anyways, y'all. That's the story. Oh wait, no, that's not the story. But yeah. Anyways, I'm sitting there trying to stay calm. End it all, the little blonde. And I'm not like saying little blonde like in a like way, but that's just like her, like, so y'all could like, yeah, it's nothing behind that, basically. I don't feel like it's like, it's not that deep. Anyways, yeah, but the little blonde come over and she's like, oh, I forgot to tell y'all the best part. Okay, I think that's when it happened, because I don't know what happened. I don't know. But eventually I went to the counter, something happened, and I had screamed like so loud, because like that's how much I was trying to stay calm. Like I had to do something, because I'm like a physical person. Like I can't just like, I don't know if they even make sense how I'm physical. But yeah, I had to do something. Like something had to get released. I had to kill something. But yeah, I had screamed, and I don't never cause scenes. I'm not one to do that. I'm not one to be too expressional. I couldn't even say the word. But yeah, I'm not one to be like that. But I had screamed at the top of my lungs. I was so frustrated. Then I went back. I think that was like around the time where I was sitting there looking at the plane leave. I was like, this shit is real. Yeah, so I was just trying to stay calm, come to grips with the fact that they really just did that. Like, what? And I don't even think it was that, because I stayed calm, I was cool. Okay, let me hurry up and get to the part so I can talk about that. But yeah, little blonde lady come over and she's like, oh wait, she's not like that. She's like, I know, we're gonna get you, we got you some meal vouchers, get you some food, because you're gonna be here for a while. And then she was like, and then here's a little, they were just giving me vouchers for like, whatever. And then food, and then like tickets for Southwest. And it's like, good, whatever. But I don't know. Yeah, that's how it ended. I ended up having to change my flight to around like 7 hours later. Yeah, but I was in the hometown, so I didn't have to stay at the airport, so that wasn't an experience. Yeah, I was cool. Like, you know, I just be having to cool myself down. Like, everybody else be trying to figure it out, and it's like, let me, nah. But I don't know, that's just what works best for me. Like, let me figure it out first. Hold on. Like, my girl don't just talk to anybody up off rip, you know, like, let me talk to her first. But yeah, yeah, that's what Southwest did, and y'all pissed me off with that. But let me say, I don't even think it was that or that situation, because airlines have been tripping, because like, it's, I don't know what month it is, it's June or May, and I feel like I done been at multiple airports already this year, and experiences have just been poor, and it's just been adding up and adding up. Because like me as a Virgo, and it's like y'all really hitting on my moon sign, is very annoying. I be trying to plan for this. I be trying to do what I can to, you know, bring what I, you know, niggas that pay for tickets. And y'all just like, like, I'm confused. But, you know, I understand everybody got their personal problems. But for me, and this is just me talking like a day after, like, I'm just really, like, I always come to the conclusion and just slowly kill stuff and learn how to not care, and then it just be gone. I just, like, the energy is dead. But yeah, you know, gotta stay light so you can flip. But yeah, basically, let me think. Hey, y'all. But yeah, airlines just have been really pulling a number with the I don't even know. It's been like a lot of stuff. I know some airlines, and it's just airports and the traveling with the plane and the way everything is organized, and it's just like, time is valuable. And airlines and traveling on these planes is wasting people's time, and I don't have time to have my time waste. And then you guys waste, you know what, I think I was like, the whole experience was like, from when I had to wake up at 3 a.m. to when I actually landed, almost 12 hours later. It take me 12 hours. But the thing is, they make you pay so much for just one little hour. I'm traveling one little hour away, sometimes 45 minutes. And it's like, but I don't know, y'all. But the conclusion I came to is either these airlines go come discounted or free, or I'm on the trains. I'm on the trains with it. So Amtrak, you know, was good. Yeah, but that was just, yeah. I'm cool on airlines. Like, when it comes to airlines, when it comes to traveling on a plane, you won't see a bit of feeling towards it. I don't really care, you know? Hey, you plan it, because I'm not doing it. I'm figuring it out on a train or something, because it's too much. They be tripping. But yeah, I had to just, but yeah, that's it. I don't really have much to say. Oh, I was gonna like say about like that experience and just like being like an earth dom. Damn, let me do that again, because I think sometimes I do go cross-eyed, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's just how I see things, you know, be motion in the ocean, the house. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, but basically I wanted to talk about like that side of just me experiencing myself actually be out loud with my emotions and like screaming like that, because it was responded to good. And it's like, because if you really think about it, it's like, how is it they fault that I like on some business stuff, on some earth stuff? Because I know water, you know, water, I'm talking about we. Hey, I am everybody. It's me. No, but yeah. You know, water signs are just like, feelings be doing what they be doing, but earth signs are just that energy of just being more thinking about it or something. But yeah, but that was cool. It was a cool experience, just being able to show how I feel, and then it be responded to with empathy, you know? That was cool. And you know, because at first it was, you gotta buy a ticket. But then it ended in a, y'all giving me money. So, all right, you giving me like some vouchers and stuff, because you now, it's like, yeah, you better know how to put a wave on people. They try to hold on. I ain't, I don't like really using that word, that's why I say it, but I'm the victim. Anyways, kill that, but yeah, that was a cool experience. Yeah, I don't want to say nothing else, but earth signs, for the most part, no, not even earth signs, earth moons, because I feel like earth moon, the things we do care about do be more realistic and more practical. So our emotions like basically are more valid, because it's like something that's like, oh, okay, you, you know, it's like, it's there, like, you know, you can see why I would care about that. Like, that's dumb, you know? So yeah, so basically I say that to say, for the most part, yeah, valid. Your feelings are valid for the most part if you're like a earth moon, because we don't trip off a lot. We don't show too much, and we do be chill. People hate it, but people hate that we be chill for real. No, I'm just playing. Y'all don't hate it. Y'all don't hate it. But yeah, we do trip off stuff. It do be stuff that we do trip off of. But yeah. that's that experience. And airlines, you're canceled. Y'all did too much. Y'all do too much. And you no longer have energy coming from me. I got nothing for you unless it's free or discounted. So come with it and then we can talk about it. But yeah.
Young and free, no, you don't owe me shit. You can catch me on the flip, subconscious ride the wheel. Back to my home planet, the world is a blank canvas. I'm painting it with the transits. I got way too